What's going on, you guys? Laxo here again. Okay guys, so I had a couple requests here. Let's go ahead and go over them really quickly here. So the first request I had was to make the team more tanky. As you can see, I put in a whole lot more healing units, and then of course more support units. I swapped the Warsoul over, the Soul Hall over to Sodena Shiryuki. And the other request I had was to put older characters in there so the people on the later servers can actually have a viable team. And as you can see, the newest character I have in here is Sodena Shiryuki, and she's been around for 11 months. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the Warsouls here. So I went ahead and tossed Candy Cane Warsoul on there. Just gives a little bit of crit damage, and a little bit of damage if the HP of the characters is above 80%. And the other Warsoul I have on there, as you can see, I opened up the second Warsoul slot, is the Rage Claw Warsoul, and that is just an extra stack of bleed, 50% chance, and of course the extra rage damage. So he will be hitting quite a bit harder, you will notice. Especially if he gets the crits off early. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and hop into a couple battles here. I'm going to be quickly zooming in and out, so try and keep up with me here. Alright, so as you'll notice, I have Ulquiorra in the first slot here. He's a really good old unit. He just pretty much steals the defense of the enemy team. So then Byakuya can come up and hit pretty hard here. As you can see, 4.3 million. That's a big step up from 3 million in the last video. Then again, it does help that I had that extra slot open. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the next round. Alright, so I also have Gina in here as well. So he can steal Rage from the back row and give it to Byakuya. As you can see, Byakuya does not need it this time around. So he is also going to max out his stacks after this Rage. So hopefully next round we can get that big boy Rage damage. 3.6 million. As you can see, it did a little bit less damage because the characters in the enemy team are below 80% health. Alright, let's go ahead and hop over the next round. Alright, so here we have Byakuya at max stacks. Actually hit pretty hard there. Alright, let's go ahead and swap over another round. Alright, so everything is all ready to go for Byakuya, so this should be a huge rage attack here. 7.6. A little bit lower than I wanted to, but it is what it is. Of course, the enemy is below 80% health, so they don't get that extra damage. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this off here. Take a look what we got. So Byakuya did 23 million. As expected, as soon as he gets to that 6 stack, he really hits hard. Alright, so now I went ahead, I had a request for putting the Yoruichi Warsoul on there, so I went ahead and tossed that on there, and since now he needs high crit, I went ahead and tossed on the Warsoul of crit. So, first round he shouldn't be hitting as hard, but he should still be hitting pretty hard. Alright, I also swapped around Gin and Unohana, just because I felt in the third round he needs more rage, rather than the second round when the enemy team is raging pretty hard, so we can get his second rage up. So 3.5 million, as you can see, a little bit less, and he did a lot more crits, so he didn't have that extra, whatever, 20% damage from the Candy Cane Warsoul. Alright, going into the next round here. Unohana is going to get Byakuya over that point. So he's going to be able to rage here and get his max stacks. So next round, he will be hitting like a truck. This should still do probably around the same amount of damage. 4.3, so a little more. And also, Nell's in there now, and she's proccing Byakuya's bleeds, so also going to be hitting pretty hard from that. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the next round. Alright, so we're gonna need a bunch of Oh, didn't quite get him there. Okay. Unfortunately, he only got one proc on his rage reduction, so Byakuya didn't get very much back. Oh, there's only one character left, but nonetheless, this is a Hado 6. Alright, let's move on. Byakuya, 14.5 mil. A little bit low on that one. Alright, went ahead and gonna go ahead and duel somebody else here. So I got 6 crits on that one, so over 4 million damage. If I had the Candy Cane Warsoul, that would have hit for quite a bit. Alright, so it looks like Nell died, actually, which is a good thing. That just means all the more damage for Byakuya. Alright, it's gonna hop over next round. Okay, so here we are now. Looks like he's gonna get his rage back for this rage here. This is a Hado 6 rage. 6.6 million. And it was a loot because he killed 3 characters. So yeah, that is pretty much best case for Byakuya there, except for you wanted that one round earlier, and that would have been best case scenario for him. However, as you can see, he did do quite a bit of damage that round. 12.4 million. Let's go ahead and check another battle. Alright, this is just the same everything across the board, same Warsouls and everything. Just a different person. I really wish you would know, like, they'd put some kind of, like, notification or something letting you know how many stacks of bleed the enemy team has. Because right now I know that they have at least minimum 2 stacks of bleed. The question is, do they have 3 stacks of bleed? So I'd actually like to know that. I know you can see the damage numbers pop up after the fact, but I would like to know. Unfortunately, Byakuya died that round, so I went ahead and ended that battle there. Let's go ahead and toss on another Warsoul here. Alright, so I went ahead and tossed on Warsoul the Eye to get some of that ignore defense, and then I put back on Rage Claw Warsoul. Let's go ahead and give us another test run. Alright, here we go again. 5.5 million. This is a different person, so their characters or soul hole might be different. However, that is quite a bit of damage nonetheless. We're going to get another rage here from Byakuya. So this one should be doing less damage, obviously, since there are less characters on the field. And the Nell should pretty much just finish it off here. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and skip this. Take out the numbers. 10 mil. Pretty good there. He did the majority of the damage again. Alright, let's go ahead and run one more here. So I was looking for a team of somebody that had a lot of tanks. And unfortunately, most people have a lot of tanks in their team, so this is the best I could do here to test the Warsoul the eye. 3.9 mil. Not bad. Let's go ahead and skip to the next round here. Alrighty, so he's gonna be able to rage here again. Unfortunately, he still only has 4, I believe, Hados. So he's gonna hit 6 here, but unfortunately this is not going to be the big damage you're looking for. Only 4.9. But nonetheless, next round he should be hitting for a lot, hopefully. Unfortunately, everybody died before then, so these are the final stats for that battle. Alright, I'm going to run one more battle here really quickly. So I went ahead and tossed on a couple characters here. I got Sogyo on there. And Hyoden Mari's back there. Oh, I also put Muramasa right there. And we're just going to go ahead and test this battle. I swapped over the Soul Hall here just to give a little bit extra damage. And then I also tossed on a couple different Warsouls. I tossed back on Candy Cane. We're going to see how much damage we can do in the first round with Byakuya. On second thought, I went ahead and tossed on Anniversary Ichigo in there instead, just so we can get that extra rage damage off early. Alright, here we are. Let's see what we can do in the first round. So we're going to get the attack and rage up here. I'm going to apply trip. And we're going to see how much damage we can do here. Yeah, 12.6 million, I'd say. It's not bad. What do you guys think? Turn 1 rage with Byakuya, 12 million. It's not bad. Alright. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Seeing that Sogyo did the majority of the damage there. Anyways, guys. That was a little troll video to finish off the video there. So, if you guys haven't already subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom. I'd appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to smash that like button. I'd appreciate it as well. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comments section. I'll get back to you. And as per usual, I will do a actual Rukia video soon here, hopefully. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.